Hey everyone, welcome back to our channel. If you're new here, please subscribe. I'd really love that. If you're returning, how you doing? Um, I'm going to talk about a few things that are really important, and then we'll get into the rest of the videos, okay? First and foremost, thank you for everyone who participated in yesterday's video with the water filtration system. I gathered 5 addresses, and they are being sent out probably within the next, I want to say 2-3 days. And as soon as I get the tracking numbers, I will send those tracking numbers to the people as soon as I get them. Okay, so now that that is being said and done, I also was contacted by another company. Okay, so I will let you guys know when that rolls out. Okay, so the first thing that I'm going to talk about is I was sent this by a community member, and this is what she had to say. That she found out that 45 and the wife ish I should have said that, left at 10:30 at night in a private jet bound for their other home in a Middle Eastern country, which we have, that has no extradition treaty, opportune time for a vacation. Huh. Do you know which other country? Middle Eastern country. Well, his dad's from Kenya. Is that in the Middle East? Huh. No, that's not in the Middle East. That's in Africa. Where the hell are they going? So strange. Okay, so on to the next thing. Okay, so this email from a community member has to do with what today's videos are going to be about. She said, I was just watching a video and Googling, and there are anti-Mr. T riots and protests and groups forming already. Yes, I know. They are gathering everywhere. And it's like, seriously, dude, you should see the videos that I'm watching. And I'm going to put some up in this video, and then I also have more videos because I don't want to cram everything in, you know what I mean, because that'll be overwhelming. And it's like, my God, the amount of people, but it's not just that, it's what they're doing. It's absurd, you know. And she said Cleveland, according to Google, they gathered to protest on the 6th. Chicago, which I already know about, they're yelling already and marching. In Philly, they're forming an anti-protest group. She said, my source is Google, which is fine. She said in a video, this YouTuber is looking at Twitter. I don't have Twitter. I do. That's where I get a lot of my stuff from. She said, and the YouTuber's name is Grand Supreme News. He's a Christian YouTuber. Oh, like me. So he's talking, and I'm listening and Googling. Just when we thought everything was going to be okay and peacefully, apparently not. I knew this was going to happen. That's why I tried to tell you guys to make sure that your home security was up to par. Okay, even if you just put extra locks on your windows. Okay, make sure that your windows are tight, your doors shut properly, if you have a home alarm system, make sure it's armed when you're not at home. If you have cameras, make sure that they are working properly, that type of thing. When it came to your preps, if for some reason you don't feel that it is a good idea for you to leave your home, make sure you have enough to feed you and yours, whether it's for your food, your water, your supplies, whatever the case may be. Because if you don't feel that it is in your best interest to leave your home, then make sure you have everything that you need in your home so you don't have to venture out. And she said, something is going on in Atlanta, but I'm not sure what, that this may be another group forming. Mr. Lewis, the YouTuber, is asking for prayers. Well, yes, I'm praying. Of course, honey. We should all be praying. you know, because we don't want we don't want the mayhem. You know, none of us do. Well, none of us on this side. We don't want it. We're not the ones that are even creating it, you know. And it stinks. It really does. And, you know, why should we have to put up with it? You know, and like I tried to say in another video, you know, we don't condone this behavior. We condemn it. They're going to do what they want to do. Okay? Should we try and stop them? No. Don't put yourself in that situation because you're only going to get hurt, right? So just be proactive and stay safe, right? If you own a small business and you have to protect that business, absolutely. But please do not go out of your way, okay? Things are replaceable. You are not. That's how you have to look at it, okay? The only downside really to our things being destroyed by these angry idiots, our insurance policies are going to go up, and it's going to cost us a lot to replace everything. But that's why we have insurance, right? I know it stinks to even think like that, but it's the truth. Why do you think we prepare? For reasons like this. Think about when you first started prepping and people would ask you, why are you stockpiling food and water? Why are you doing this? Why are you doing that? My answer was always, well, why do you have insurance policies? Well, in case anything happens. Aha. Okay? Think of your preparing as another insurance policy, right? On to the next, right? So here's one more before we get into the videos. Right on? So this here is huge. Okay, what I'm going to show you and the videos after it. I want you to please share this with everyone. Because we the people, okay, you can now influence and change our country. We can change America, and I'll tell you how. RFK Jr. has just started something called Policies for the People. And this is something I want you to remember. It is a direct line to Team Trump where Americans can go and they can propose certain policies that they think, that you think, that I think would be beneficial to the American people, and that Americans can go and they can vote on them. Yes. So I'm going to show you how it works, okay? I'm going to show you a video, but first let me tell you just a little bit more. You go on the website, you sign up for an account, okay, and it's trusted, of course, because it's with our president. And you could start proposing bills and voting for some of the bills that are already proposed on there, like single issue bills for Congress type thing, term limits for senators and representatives. There's also one of a favorite, honestly, of mine, because I have kids and grandkids, a ban of artificial food dyes. Okay. There's some other ones down here that I think are really cool. Insurance for holistic health. Forbid TV drug commercials. And the list goes on and on and on. Okay. So now let's get into the videos. Okay. But I wanted you to know this because this is something new. It is a breath of fresh air. And I think it is the most exciting thing I've ever heard of in my life. So here you go.
RFK Jr. just started one of the most American things I've ever seen. It is so cool. It's called Policies for the People. It is a direct line to Team Trump where Americans can go and propose certain policies that they think would be beneficial to the American people, and then Americans get to vote on it. Let me show you how it works. So you go to the website, you sign up for an account, and then you can start proposing bills and voting for some, like single issue bills for Congress, term limits for senators and representatives. There's also one of my favorites, ban artificial food dyes. There's some other ones down here that I think are really cool. Insurance for holistic health. Forbid TV drug commercials. You can also go to the left over here and go to different categories. I clicked on health, and then you can find all the different ones on health, and you can vote and also propose. Without even being elected yet, this administration is giving the American people their voices back, which is so cool and gives me so much hope.
These thousands of workers coming together to coordinate a strike to paralyze the city, to paralyze the flow of profit, to paralyze production in the city. That is what these workers have the potential to do. And this is true union.
This is the big protest outside City Hall in Philadelphia. There's maybe 2 dozen people, maybe 3 dozen people.